Too big, too expensive, fuel economy is terrible, no thank you. Well, hello my friend, and welcome inside the 2020 Lexus LX 570. And if you're gathering with friends watching this, hello everybody. This is the 3-row option of this cruise ship on wheels. There's a 2-row option which I reviewed last year. Now we have the 2020 version with 3 rows, which I think is so much better than the 2 rows. So with this one, you have seating options for 5 with the 2 row and 8 with this one. So 2 here, 3 in the middle, and 3 in the back. As everyone should know by now when I say this, the 3rd row is for kids. Plain and simple. Don't put adults back there, even though, here's a little demonstration. You slide back the seats in the middle row. Yes, you can get back there fairly easy, barely an inconvenience to get back there if you're a smaller person or a child. But when it comes to the seating comfort for an adult, me, my size, 5'11", not so much. It is nice that we do have, for the 2nd and 3rd row, power sliding seats. So that's pretty nice to have. And as you look right here in the fold down armrest, it feels like you're at the helm of the USS Enterprise, the Star Trek Enterprise. Look at this control panel. You've got all the climate controls right here, heated seats for the middle row. How awesome is that? Okay, I digress. I'm back here in the cabin. Now, what stands out to me with this car and what needs a lot of help is the infotainment system and the graphics. Now, this control knob down below, yes, there's a learning curve to everything. People should know that by now. But with this one, it's difficult to get a hold of this mouse when it's chasing along the screen. And I prefer maybe something that's touchscreen. This is a beautiful widescreen, but the graphics, as you see here, are really 5-7 years too old. They need to be updated. And there's a lot of buttons and controls to look at. It's a very busy cabin. Not just the infotainment screen, the climate controls, and of course down here with the shift knob and all your off-road capability options. But here, looking at the steering wheel mounted controls, these are pretty easy to understand, but there's so many numbers and words and graphics to look at. I wish it was slimmed down or scaled down a little easier. I don't think you need to put all these different things on here to understand what's going on, especially in a vehicle of this size and this price point. Now, I mentioned this is a cruise ship on wheels, and I say that because, of course, of its size. It's a gargantuan behemoth of a vehicle, which I actually like. My wife does not like that part of it. It's too big to maneuver in parking spots, grocery stores, mall parking lots, and so on. And it has a bit of body roll, which I agree with my wife, and she won't buy it because she thinks it's too big, it's too expensive. Lexus also says this is crafted to command, which I could not agree more. I love the seating position. I'm up high here in the front seat, and these seats are remarkably comfortable, and it's very well supported in my back and my legs, and I can see really well throughout most of the cabin. Before I go any further, let's talk about the powertrain. This is a gas guzzler for sure. Fuel economy, 12 city. I know, that's scary, right? 16 on the highway, which is probably one of the biggest downsides of this vehicle, is that how thirsty it is on the road. It has a 5.7 liter V8, 383 horsepower, 403 pound-feet of torque, made it to an 8-speed automatic transmission, and this is a good thing, full-time 4-wheel drive. And when it comes to off-road capability, this vehicle will not get you stuck. Wherever you go, to and from, you're gonna get back in one piece thanks to this massive vehicle. Sure, you can consider it close to a Land Cruiser from Toyota, which of course they're cousins, but what makes this one a little special is the air suspension that this vehicle has. There's a comforting eco drive mode, normal, and sport, so if you want to get a little sporty, that's pretty good too. And of course, all the off-road capabilities of locking the differential and crawl control, high 4, low 4, and so on. One area that I will agree with my wife is the cargo capacity needs some help. 3 rows, yes, but behind the 3rd row, which is okay, 16.3 cubic feet of volume, and you have this split lift back cargo area, so the top opens up and then you can lower the let's say a tailgate, a mini tailgate for this vehicle, and then you have a 16.3 fold down, or should I say fold up the back seats, then you're looking at 41.6 cubic feet of volume, which the number sounds, it's okay, but look at how those seats restrict what you can carry. And then you fold down or make flat the middle row, only 81.3 cubic feet of volume. That compared to a midsize Acura MDX, which has 90.9 cubic feet of volume. And you can see where this vehicle struggles in comparison to its competition in cargo volume. Now, in terms of price point in the 5-passenger 2-row, 86 grand. Yikes! Now, 8 passengers, you're looking at $91,000 with 3 rows. So, I'm saying this is not the best value for this size of vehicle, although I love the off-road capability. My wife says, at that price point, I'm gonna walk away. Too big, too expensive, fuel economy is terrible, no thank you. Where I say, yeah, but if you wanna go off-roading in luxury, this is the vehicle to do it in. And I love how powerful it is, which the downside, of course, is the fuel economy. Anyways, that's my little take on this 2020 Lexus LX 570 3-row, which is basically a carryover from last year, so nothing new. I can't wait until they do some updates on the graphics and technology and infotainment system. That would be my next hope and dream for this vehicle. In the meantime, thank you for watching. If you're by yourself or with a crowd. Until next time, I'm Dave Erickson. Adios. One more thing before you go. I've added links in the description below to some of the best-selling automotive accessories and products on Amazon right now, plus links to some of the product reviews I've done. You can find it in the description below this video. And if you don't mind, take a couple of seconds and click that subscribe button. I'm uploading 2, 3, sometimes 4 new videos every week, and I don't want you to miss anything, plus it helps support my channel. As always, if you have any constructive criticism, thoughts, or suggestions about my video, please leave it in the comment section below.